Good evening, everybody. It's another edition of Thursday Night BBQ Chat. I'm Steve Chris. I am with It's All About the Barbecue, and a man sitting next to me, as always, the chairman of the board, Mr. Ryan Hoagland. I forgot to say barbecue Blackstone and beer, but I kind of thought that was irrelevant at this point, that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Well, welcome in, everybody. It is Thursday Night BBQ Chat. We have got a freaking amazing show for you guys tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just Steve. I'm just going to leave the stage. I'm going to leave Steve up by himself, and that's it.
It's going to be another week of Ryan and I talking about the griddle battle. There was just so much to talk about last week that we couldn't fit it all in.
So we're going to have another episode.
No, God, let's not punish people with that. Let's
wow.
First things first, Ryan, before we start getting into the whole spiel of everything, we have to pay the sponsors.
Got the OG Bandits, Melinda's Hot Sauce, Spitfire Grills, Steak Ager, Southern Pride Barbecue Smokers, Genuine Chicken Roaster, Marble Ridge Farms, Wood Food Systems, and Smoky Woods.
I do have to say, Ryan, every week it's getting creepier and creepier the way you read.
It is. I got my monotone voice.
And we can get somebody to do a voiceover on it.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get one of our guests. Maybe Mike Starr will do the voiceover and he can do all the, oh yeah, sponsors. This is it. No. Sorry. But anyway, so we have a great show. We are on the countdown to our 100th show. This is episode number 95. And hey, let me tell you, this is good enough to be 100 if it wasn't for the fact that we have 5 more shows to go. So we have on here basically the Honey Money guys right here. I guess it sounds funny to say it, the Honey Money wing guys. But we got David from Melinda's Hot Sauce. We got Tony Ramirez from TFTI. We got Mike Starr from Blazing Star. We got everybody. It's all here. This is the first time. Well, first time I'm going to do a whole bunch of people on the screen here like this. You know, you do your griddle crew or whatever it is. And
why is it that when it comes to like my side of thing, it's like, dude,
well, because it's griddling, Ryan.
Whatever.
Somebody else, I do have to say, somebody did come up to me the other day. Obviously, they probably our only fan came up and questioned.
Only fan, not fans. Only fan.
No, only fan. Are probably the only person that watches the show. And they said, I don't understand Ryan's group. It's called Barbecue Blackstone and Beer, but he doesn't do a lot of barbecue.
Other people do barbecue. I'm here for the people.
Yes, anyway, that's enough of our.
And you talk about our followers and our one only fan. We got Terry White that's here. It says, good evening, everyone. He's here a long time. And then Terry. One of our newest griddle crew members, Mr. Dalen Reed, Cooking with Reed, guys, go check him out. And Terry's the White House Griddler, and he says, you suck if you're missing this.
Yeah, I agree. This is the greatest show that nobody watches, and tonight's going to prove it.
You're right. Who do you want to bring up first, or you just want to pop 1, 2, 3?
Well, David is a sponsor.
Boop. Hey, David, how are we doing?
Good, man. Good to see you guys again.
And then let's bring on new to Thursday Night BBQ Chat and kind of new to all of us. So we're all, well, not to all of us, but to me and Ryan. Let's bring up Tony Ramirez because let's bring him up second. There he is.
Legend.
I've been watching some of his videos.
Tony, you're muted.
He'll figure it. You're muted, Tony.
He's getting it.
There he is. All right. And I've been watching some of Tony's videos on Instagram, and I'm kind of glad I didn't watch a ton of them before. No offense to TFTI, but they're so flipping goddamn good. I mean, you've been pushing your rubs and stuff like that lately, so I've been kind of watching this. Holy smokes, you can cook, my man.
I try.
I can attest that he can cook.
He can cook.
And he's a hell of a video guy. The best.
I've been a long-time follower, so thank you for coming on to the show. It's great to have you here.
It's an honor to have you on. And then last but not least, David says he's a star, but that's only because his name is Mike Starr. Mike Starr from Blazing Stars. Oh, he's gone.
No. Boom. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Oh, yeah. These are our sponsors tonight for Thursday Night BBQ Chat. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, you got to get Mike Starr. Pay him a little bit of money. Pay him a little dough out of our bank account there, Ryan.
He's a star because he's a heck of a host, man. He took over the wing battle when we needed help. Mike stepped in and just ran the thing, ran it for us.
I'm the worst.
He's a good soldier. He's a good soldier.
I was just trying to speak up for Tone,
Yeah. I appreciate it, man.
I
You know how it goes.
You're messing up. I was trying to get everything shared out to all the different pages. Then I just set my phone down. And I didn't hit the share button.
Yeah.
I'm failing. Become Mike Starr coming in here as the host, as the great host, and I'm over here failing.
He might be the great host next. I might have to replace.
Should we go like this and just switch spots?
Yeah, for the next 100 shows, maybe we'll go with Mike Starr.
Maybe we should be down here, Steve. We'll take our guests.
I'm just wondering why we weren't show number 100. I mean,
well,
I don't plan them. I just want to say. I mean, I'm just here for that. Somebody, this way. Just saying.
Maybe tonight we'll announce who show number 100 should be, since we have such a great background today.
Yeah.
But so anyway, just so everybody knows, we're going to start getting into the chat. The chat's going to go everywhere. Feel free to ask questions, make comments, whatever. It makes the show a lot more fun, a lot easier. And just so everybody knows, David holds the record for the longest show in Thursday Night BBQ Chat history at 1 hour and what was it? 1 hour? What did we look the other day? 1 hour
42?
45 or 50 minutes or something like
42
that.
42 or 45.
Yeah. So Tone
Brad and Brooke
might be on for a long time.
I beat Brad and Brooke.
Beat Brad and Brooke. I think Mike was on one of the Brad and Brooke shows.
Yeah, I was on one of them. Yeah. I got out of hand like usual.
Yeah, right. I did guess Brad's
comedy on everything.
But so anyway, so obviously you guys, let's go back. Let's start with the Honey Money Wing. Who came up with the Honey Money Wing, and whose formulation was it? Whose idea? Because I think it's a neat little combo. I think I wish I could taste one, but
Whose idea? It was from
selling that Honey Money Wing kit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was from the last year's wing, Melinda's wing competition. I was against Booyah's Barbecue, and then it's just my Melinda's version of like the hot honey ranch. That was kind of like a viral thing a couple of years ago, and then I just added my the Melinda's ingredients to it, and then me and David came up with the name Honey Money, and yeah, it just kind of took off.
He's being modest. So, so this wing battle has evolved into something bigger and better, and will continue to grow into something bigger and better. And Tony could have stepped up and probably won it again this year, but he honored us by being a judge. The Honey Money combination, that sauce, it's not just good on wings. He made bacon with it yesterday. We've had Honey Money lobsters, pizza, burgers, breakfast sandwiches, you name it. It's been Honey Money.
Yeah.
Over 200 viral videos now that have been made, since launching the kit. And so what Tony did this recipe, and then we showed up in Hondo. That was in July. We showed up in Hondo in November or end of October. Was it last year, end of October?
Mm-hmm.
And we showed up in Hondo for Al Fragoni's Open Fire Meetup. And Al had assigned Tony and the NorCal guys to be Team Melinda's, which was, perfect for us. We loved it. And then we got there. He had a sign. It said, what did it said? Like, jalapeno ranch, hot honey wings, right? Something like
yeah.
There was no name yet. There was no
hot honey jalapeno ranch or some shit like that.
Yeah, and then people started coming. The general public entered the forum. People started coming by our tent, and everyone had a box where we could get our tokens. For People's Choice Award, and our booth we had a line down the walk. Everybody wanted it was just so much noise going on. We had Chuck Matto out in front, right, as our carnival barker. He kept the party going, and this crew just kept serving up these wings, and everybody that tried them was blown away by the flavor. We're in an open fire tournament. with guys from Argentina, Germany, UK, all over the US, big names. I'm talking some big boys and ladies out there in the barbecue world. And we came in third with wings. Now, that's pretty impressive, man. Podium finish.
Very impressive.
Podium finish. I mean, Argentina won, right? And they should, rightly so, right? Open fire competition.
I think we should have won.
Yeah, we should have won. But you know, from what I understand from talking to one of the judges, it was like the Honey Money this year. It came down to 1/10 of a point. So we were probably, neck and neck with the Argentinian team and the other. Who was the other team? Was it Mel's team? Huh?
Yeah, they were people's choice though.
Yeah,
They were people's choice. The other one was,
Was it Baldy's team?
it was Baldy's team. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Baldy's team.
They came in.
Yeah, which is the what do you call it? The camp cowboy kitchen or whatever. The cowboy kitchen setup. Yeah.
So Honey Money continues to sell, and but we had our wing battle this year, and we have a new champion, and we have new recipes that we're going to serve at the open fire. Our champion this year was Kevin Ortega, unbelievably great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Real solid guy, unbelievable cook. He even brought lobsters out there and made lobster fried rice. Everybody sitting out there, and it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
And it was an awesome event. Of course, it took place in Tony's famous backyard, and it was perfect for it. It was like the perfect set for a wing battle, and we had Weber involved. Shout out to Dustin.
Yep.
Dustin hooked us up. Also, we had Jealous
You said
Devil.
it already.
Jealous Devil was involved. Shout out to Scott for
Yeah.
supplying the fuel, and to Weber for the
Jealous
tanks.
Devil and Weber came in clutch for sure.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
saw
And
you
I'm
guys cooking on all the red, white, and blue kettles. That's my favorite.
Sold out red, white, and blue kettles. You can't find them.
I know. That's
Yeah.
my favorite
What was
kettle.
it?
I wish they never opened them up to the regular stores. I think it was somebody's exclusive. I think Lowe's or something like that.
Well, Walmart had them.
I was going to say Walmart.
That's what I meant. It's
Yeah.
somebody, Walmart
Yeah.
or somebody, but it was
Yeah.
somebody's exclusive to do it. And that's the best kettle they ever made was that red, white, and blue one.
I just wish they would have done it in the
Master
what do you
Touch.
call it? Master Touch. You
Yeah.
know, because if they'd have done it in the Master Touch, I would have straight up bought it. You know,
Yeah.
but
They should make
that or
kits where
26.
you can add that to the regular kettles.
yeah, exactly.
No.
But yeah, Tone had a dope shot of all 6 of the Weber kettles.
It's out there,
lined
Ryan.
up.
I don't know if I was going to get it. Yeah, there is one. I do have to say, David, I think I mentioned to you when you and I were talking about setting up the show, and then I mentioned it to Mike Starr again. I think the trophy for the Melinda's wing competition is one of the coolest trophies I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tony,
dope
you
as
have
shit.
yours. You have yours near.
In the garage or outside. I'm in the garage right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But,
shout out to
Tony.
Iron Oak
Tony
Barbecue
has
Pits.
the 2024 the 2024 version.
24. Yeah. I had to ask David to make me one. When I seen it, I was like, "Oh man, I didn't get that last year, dude."
Yes. anything for Tony. Okay. And
Yeah.
Mike actually, Mike and I started talking about this trophy. He's like, I got a buddy named Chuck, Iron Oak Pits. Shout out to Chuck. Chuck,
Yeah,
we started talking about this trophy, and Chuck, I think he told me he does fabrication work too for Cirque du Soleil in Vegas, and he builds pits.
he's
Wildly creative guy.
yeah,
I mean,
guys.
I have it on my T-shirt, right? But that's not the real
Yeah.
deal. It's
Yeah.
a real deal. Actually, has
I
a
want it.
handle in the back, like
Yeah, it's
like
a chimney, a charcoal chimney. Yeah,
and it lights up with LED lights inside. And
Picture, Ryan?
you got to be a man to pick it up, man.
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
It's built like a tank too.
45
now.
pounds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You barely
It's
pick
fun-
it up with
the
one
fun-
hand.
The funny thing is I was all talking about it, and I was telling them like, "Yo, this thing is heavy," and they were all calling me weak. I was like, all right, well, we'll see. When you try to pick it up with one hand, let me see what happens.
Yeah.
Man,
I had to grab it with the other hand.
It's one of the coolest trophies that I've seen in a while. It's really cool. Ryan, are you looking for it, or are you sleeping down there?
No, yeah, I'm sleeping. I'm scrolling through trying to find the.
Oh, try and find both. The Weber picture.
I'm gonna have him do the open fire meetup too. So I gotta start working on that with him now to start designing the trophies for the open fire metup down in Hondo.
David, you got a bunch of pictures, right?
Yeah.
I looked at everybody's page. I tried to find pictures today, but
it's all over Melinda. It's all over Melinda's feed.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Yeah.
Trying.
I'm coming.
Melinda's had the trophy, I think, and I think a TFTI BBQ had the grills. But so David, then what made you okay? Now we got the honey money, and then what did Mike Starr ended up getting into that at the? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
I'd like it set up like that. Of course, I mean the cash could come with it too, but.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't even notice the cash. I'm looking at the trophy.
I got so many DMs of pit masters that want in next year. I don't know if we're going to have enough room in the backyard, Tony. We have to buy the house next door and tear it down. It's unbelievable. Everybody wants to get in it next year, and the trophy will be someone's again next year. I know that we couldn't be more proud of Kevin Ortega and the recipes and the wings that he served were phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, his round one wings probably could have won the whole thing, right? We're debating right now so in fact, the collab we're going to do with Kevin is going to feature his round one and round two recipe because we liked him so much. And it's also the little curveball too. There's two other players that are going to be involved in the collab. Mike was involved in the first one, the Honey Money. We're going to have Heath Riles, garlic jalapeno seasoning in this box, and we're going to have Cosmo Q's peach rib glaze coming into this box this year. So it's going to be a pretty cool box, great collab. Thanks to Heath, and thanks to the guys at Cosmo Q for agreeing to be a part of the collab. I've been talking to them, and they're excited about it. They're ready to get boxes, make videos. I'm like, whoa, slow down. We haven't even put in a PO yet. But we're working.
For all you collectors out there, order a Honey Money kit now before it gets to the new kit, and then you can start a whole collection of the different kits.
Nothing's going to beat the Honey Money, man. Sorry.
I think we got another collab coming out with TFTI too, somewhere down the road. Excited to do another collab with Tony and his new spice line.
You heard it here first? Moment?
Maybe.
What's that? This his spice line?
Maybe if he has any spare bottles. I mean, they're selling so fast. I don't know if I can slow him down for a second and get some bottles from him.
Tony, where does two things. Where does a regular consumer order your rubs, and then secondly, where do wholesalers order your stuff? And you got them?
We're not ready for wholesales yet, but you can get the rubs on my website, tftibbq.com.
Steve,
it's a really solid product.
Yeah, I ordered 3 just because I knew that they would sell out, and I didn't know when the next batch would come in, so I wanted to make sure
I did the same thing.
Snag.
Well, let's keep it. I want to be one of the first. I want to be one of the first stores in the country to stock.
There's a long list, but I'll definitely get you on the list.
They're knocking on the door. I got Home Depot on the call. I got
Home Depot. Never heard of her. No,
it's one of those where it's one of those where I get there. I mean, I get there early and I end up like 200th in line. That's the way that's what it sounds like. But
that was me at the grand opening of Costco this morning in Vegas. That was a nightmare.
Oh man!
But I did pick up 4 bourbons, so it was worth the wait.
Nice.
So what, David? How did the whole Melinda's wing thing competition get started? What made you want to celebrate National Wing Day with a big, huge competition?
Honestly, about 5 years ago, we were working. I don't think we were working with you yet, Tony. We were working 4 years ago. We were working with Booyah. He was doing a lot of content for us, and it just seemed, we would do our wing month every year, and every year we would add a little twist to it. Last year we did the whole drums versus flats, right? And USA Today picked up our poll, and we did an article about the wing battle and about our poll, and that flats won 57%, 58% of the country.
I'm kind of surprised it was that close, actually.
Voted for flats. But then my poll this year, it was a blowout. It was like 75-25 on flats. But Rashid Phillips says that wings bring whole wings back again is what he's got a new hat to say. Bring whole wings back again. That
I like whole wings.
We're being sold a joke that the whole wing is a wing. You can't call a flat and a drum a wing. So he's got a whole thing about that, and I get. Yeah, so. I'm a flat guy too. I like the flats.
Yeah.
What about boneless?
I don't mind whole wings either.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I like the
boneless wings are for kids, man.
I just heard it the other day.
Just like, chicken nugget.
Somebody was yelling. They're like, "That's nuggets. Not a boneless wing. There's no bone. There's no such thing. That's a chicken nugget."
Yeah. Well, marketing, man.
It's an adult chicken nugget. They just call it a boneless wing.
Steve, I do want to say
this. Just chicken nuggets with extra breading.
I do want to say this, man. Not only did Kevin Ortega put up 2 solid recipes, the second place guy came in second by 1/10 of a point. Rob Conrado, at State Rooted Barbecue, with his mangonada wings, which were unbelievable with our Melinda's mango and our mango preserve. And then, all these guys made killer wings that day. It came down to little details, like maybe you didn't cook it perfect. Like it was about the cook and coming off the bone so clean and perfect. Maybe your garnish was not enough all over the wing. Maybe there was like one good bite, and maybe there was like the backside of that bite wasn't the same. It had to come down to, fine details and hard judging, because everybody came with some flavors. There were Indian flavors. Masala wing was absolutely delicious. Booyah threw down the most wicked wing. I really honestly, and I could eat another those. The Banh Mi wing. I think that would be another great collab. I think I'm building a landing page on melindas.com right now. The long play versions are going to come out. Everybody's going to see all the shenanigans, the cooking, the judging, the action, the judges getting
drinking.
Definitely sauce. This landing page is going to feature every one of those recipes. All the profiles of these guys. I always make sure I promote these guys to the fullest. We turn it over to our PR firm too. We want to get the word out there that Melinda's isn't just a sauce for wings, like, oh, here's some buffalo wings. We're more in the elevated creative space. Like, let's get some of the best guys that make wings. And that's where I first started, noticing Tony. And he was a Melinda's fan, but we weren't doing business together yet. But he would put out a wing recipe with Melinda's. And I was like, look at those videos and the quality of his food. And then we started a relationship, a business relationship, and it turned into a great friendship.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this thing is, we get to hang out together. We come up with good reasons to hang out with each other.
For sure.
It's always a great time. Mike's coming to my house next weekend. Tony can't make it. He's got a barbecue thing going on. Alfredoni's coming to my house next weekend, and I'm cooking for these guys. So pressure.
Pressure. Yeah. Well, I just know that speaking of flats, I was watching some of Tony's videos, and he ate the wings 2 ways, which I thought was really cool, because I've tried a million times and I can't do it. I don't know. Everybody else can probably do it except myself, where he put the flat in and he pulled it out, just the 2 bones. I don't know how you do that, because I can't do it. And then he did the thing where you stand it up and he just pushed all the meat off of it. And I'm like, I got to practice more because I really want to. I really got to get my
What
flat
I
game.
learned from Tony is you got to get those wings close to 200 degrees. You have to get them up there.
It's all about how you cook them.
195.
How you cook the wings.
Don't take them off at 165 when you think they're done, because when it hits that it's just think like a brisket or anything else. It just falls off the bone.
Yeah, I cook to like 190, 200.
Yeah. The thing is like everybody associates wings with just chicken in general, right? And they say, oh, like they cook them to 165, and then they're like, oh, I don't want to dry them out. Like, no, if you cook your wings to 165, it's going to be rubber. The skin's going to be all rubbery. It's just not going to be down. Even though technically wings is white meat, you cook it like dark meat. So you want to overcook it. And it does two things. It actually breaks it down and makes it more tender, but then the skin gets crispy, right?
Yeah.
And if you can't make that clean pull, then it should have been back on the grill.
Yeah. I mean, even with frying them, the best fried wings are two stage. You gotta
smoked fried is ideal.
Fry them and then let them rest and then hit them again for the crispy skin. So
smoked fried is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way.
And that's what Kevin Ortega did.
Kevin did. Yeah, that's what Kevin did.
That's what we're definitely smoking, frying at the Texas meetup too.
There you go. I already know.
I was shocked. I didn't know. I didn't know Kevin. I didn't know Kevin as well as Tony. And we were sitting there, trying to figure out who was going to really bring it. We had a great field of guys, and Tony kept saying Kevin Ortega's dark horse in this. I'm telling you, he's a real barbecue man. He's a real caterer. He does it a lot. He's a good cook. And I was like, okay.
Speaking of, I got to go grab something.
Uh-oh. That worries me. But anyway, so how do you? So you've been in the competition. So I'll phrase it towards you. But how do you come up with the recipes? I mean, what is it? Just you just throw it out, or is there like
a lot of recipes will be like influenced from another recipe, kind of, and then that kind of starts the creative process, and then I figure out ways of how I can make it mine and to elevate it, and
I had to bring out the championship hat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So in the bloopers that we haven't released yet, Mike is doing introductions. He just knocked that hat right off of Kevin's head.
Oh, yeah.
Meet Kevin Ortega. Boom! There goes Kevin's hat. And, somehow Mike woke up with that hat on the next day. It's unbelievable.
Some of those overpours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so you're basically just elevating recipes after recipes, or you're just like
that's how a lot of them start. You know what I mean? Like it'll just be an inspiration from an existing recipe, and then or it could be. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a wing. It could just be a recipe in general, like cooked on beef or something. And I'm just like, that'll be a good wing sauce, and then kind of elevate it, turn it into a wing sauce, and then. Boom.
Well, Tony's got a lot of deep flavor baked into him too. He's got Cajun roots, Filipino roots. He's
a lot of fusion.
He's selling himself short here. The guy has a touch for flavor and creating combinations of sauces. We like to call it Mas Melinda's because the only thing better than Melinda's is more Melinda's. So we like to use that hashtag Mas Melinda's. And it's really amazing to me. And when you see the long play of this video, you'll hear a couple of times in it, man, I would have never thought to put these two sauces together. Right. And Mike said that about the round one Kevin Ortega wings, where he put our Chipotle hot sauce and our Japanese barbecue sauce together.
Yeah. And I definitely would have never thought about that.
And he added a little crema to that, and damn, that was a good wing, man.
It was fire. It
was definitely fire. Yeah. So Tony doing this honey. I mean, the honey money combo. I've never seen anybody not just buckle in their knees when they taste honey money. It is just one of those unique flavors And then the garnish on top, the cotija cheese.
Well, I was gonna say that was the thing about that recipe, and it's something Tone does really good about. It's like it's like everything. We're talking texture. It's just every little thing that goes into that recipe. Like you leave one of those elements out, it changes it, right?
Yeah.
But when you start thinking about like the combos, like the hot honey and the jalapeno ranch, that's one thing, right? But then the cotija cheese, cilantro, but
Everything
it's just
bagel
like
seasoning.
everything bagel seasoning,
Oh yeah, I had the privilege
the
of watching
pork and rub,
Tony,
was just kind of like
no, the pork and rub's huge in it, man. Come on now. Come on.
That's what's binding it all together is that pork and rub, Mike.
It's just a damn good when you want to make wings or you want to do a pork butt or something. Mike's is the best. It's
the best out there, man, for sure.
Yeah, it is the best one in the game.
Layers of flavors.
There you go. It's called Layers of Flavor. Leveling it up. But I had the privilege of watching Tony run Team NorCal, Team Melinda's at the open fire last year, and he was so serious and business-like until that bell just started ringing like crazy, and people started freaking out over these wings. I remember I turned to him like, Tony, you can smile now, man. The crowd loves your wings, man. But up until that point, well, he also has, he has to herd cats too. He's got,
well, Tone's a perfectionist.
A whole group of wild guys to wrangle in and get, organized and put them together. And man, they also threw down the breakfast that morning too at the open fire.
Yeah.
But that's Booyah. 3 years in a row, he's done the Melinda's breakfast where we do breakfast burritos and we put out a hot sauce bar for everybody out there. And I I can't wait till November. We just got our lodging. We just got our lodging squared away. We're coming.
Well, David, for next year, if you got so many people that want to do the wing, maybe you're going to have to do rounds. I mean, maybe you're going to have to start like the beginning of July and do a certain region, and then the next week do a certain region, and then do 4 regions.
That's not a bad idea.
And then only the winners, a certain number of winners from each region, actually get to go to Tony's backyard. You know what I mean?
I like this idea. Al Fragoni wants it to come to the open fire too. He wants to have the championship at the open fire.
You could do that too.
That Wing Month is July, so.
Yeah, but I mean that would be kind of
cool. Why not wing year?
Northeast, the Midwest, the Southwest.
Wing season.
Wing season.
Wing season starts in July and ends at the Super Bowl, right?
Hey, all I'm gonna say, David, is stay tuned to the open fire meetup. We might have a new location that might be absolutely perfect for the Melinda's Wing World Championship.
The Houston Astrodome.
Everything is scaling, man.
That's it.
Look at Al Fragoni. Al Fragoni is blowing up.
Oh yeah, he is.
Al is literally on fire.
He is absolutely, and he deserves it. He deserves it.
Continues to grow. Yeah, absolutely deserves it. And what started off as a gathering of influencers out in the middle of freaking nowhere, and I mean the middle of nowhere.
It was
Texas. It's
just,
good luck, right? You better have some
2 dozen
skills out there. And then last year was what, year 3 or 4, Mike?
Year 4. Year 4 was last.
Year 4 was pretty sizable. This year he's got mega sponsors. He's got VIP areas.
We still got sponsors rolling in, to be honest.
Yep, we got not only open fire, but Mike and Al opened it up to the barbecue world, because there's the line is 100% blurred now. Everybody that does barbecue.
I think he said when he was on the show, he said this year he's got not only social media influencers, he's got KCBS and MBN Grand Champions, he's got restaurant tours, he's got basically everything that you can do with food is now being represented at this event,
Yeah.
which I think is an amazing event. I wish I could get out to that event. Obviously, no vacation time as always. So please make me a social media star, people, so that I can go do this for real.
Yeah.
You know,
It says something when the biggest barbecue championship in the world. When I say biggest, I mean by number wise, because the biggest can be debated, right? But number of teams, the American Royal happens to be the same weekend as the Open Fire meetup, right? And we've
Their
got
attendance is
world
going to be down.
champions. Yeah, we've got world champions that are not going to go compete at the American Royal just so they can come down and compete or just be a judge, at our competition. So some of the biggest names in the industry are going to be down there. Heath Riles, we talked about. Heath Riles is going to be there. Malcolm Reed's going to be down there. Mark Lambert's going to be cooking this year. Last year he was one of the finals judges. This year he's going to be cooking.
Tuffy will be
Alongside
there, right?
Side Out. Tuffy won't. He's going to be another event in Charleston, South Carolina. Holy smokes. There's 3 major events. But I can say this, there's 3 major events, but the biggest big dogs will be down at the Open Fire meetup.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, just those ones you rattled off. I mean, those are all people that would have been at the American Royal. I mean, Lambert, Riles, Tuffy Stone, and all that would have been at the American Royal, and they're taking
Wars
a pass
Night Out.
this year.
Craig Carter.
Wars
I saw
Night
Craig
Out.
Carter
That's the other one. Yeah.
I mean, some of the guys on the Tagwood team that I met, Germany and UK, are unbelievable cooks too.
Oh,
And,
yeah. We've got
all
pitmasters
those
from like 17 to 20 countries. I don't know the final number, but right now it's around that 17 to 20 countries. So,
Mike, Chef Matthias Cosotto.
Yeah.
So Matthias is a Argentinian living in the UK.
Yep.
He's launched an asado business in the UK. He called me up, a few months ago and said, I want to serve honey money wings in the UK at the Fume Festival. The Fume Festival is Eating with Todd.
Yeah.
You know that guy, Eating with Todd? He's a huge influencer. Yeah. So Fume is 2 parts. The next part 2 of Fume is going to be at the end of September, and I'm going to go to the UK and meet Chef Matty, and he's going to serve honey money tacos. So he served honey money tacos at the UK at the Fume Festival. And he sold 1,300 tacos at £3 a piece, and they won People's Choice. And so they invited him back. Now all these festivals are coming up to Matthias. The Wing Festival in UK, a taco festival called Tacover. They all want Matthias to come and serve some Melinda's recipes. And so I need to go. I was like, okay, shit, I got to go there. I got to go see what's going on in the UK. People are digging the honey.
Well, the funny part is I forgot you said the UK. So when you said those tacos and you said at £3, I was like, damn, a £3 taco. Now we're talking. Like, yes. And then I'm like, oh no, wait,
in London, England. Yeah.
I was like, now you're talking £3 tacos.
Yeah,
so it's a challenge.
I mean, Tony, that's pretty badass, man. Your recipe is getting international play, bro.
Oh yeah. Tell them they better tag me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of it, that you mentioned that, I got a message a while back. Somebody from Belgium had gotten a hold of the Honey Money kit, and they were in San Francisco traveling back to Belgium, and they reached out to me, emailed me, because they wanted to buy a bunch of my products and have it shipped to their hotel in San Francisco so they could take it back to Belgium. But they said, bottom line, they found my pork and rub, and found Blazing Starr because of the Honey Money kit. They had gotten the Honey Money kit, and then they wanted to try a bunch of my other products because they loved the pork and rub, from trying it in the Honey Money kit. So that was super cool.
That warms my heart, man. I love that. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. The goal is to always bring each other up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sure.
I love this because we might, you might say, hey, we're competitors in some way, right? We're all in the product business now, but no, we're really trying to help each other. You know, there's room. Barbecue people have deep pantries, and they like to experiment and play around with flavors. And you know, I think there's room for all of us.
For sure.
And there's room for all of us to grow together because this is scaling. I said that already. Yeah. What I see going on with Al, what I see going on with Tony. You know, Tony, how many followers did you have 2-3 years ago when we started working together? Like under 500,000, right?
Probably, yeah.
And you're about to go over 1 million on Insta. Close to it.
Yeah.
You're close to it. On TikTok.
Probably combined.
We're
probably
close.
combined.
Almost a couple million on TikTok.
Over
almost 2 million on TikTok.
He's reaching millions of people out there with his barbecue. It's amazing.
It's wild.
We're pretty close, Ryan. I think.
I know. I was just gonna say. I mean,
I got 1,000 on Instagram.
We're like right behind you there. But hey, we gotta start somewhere, right?
We're about ready to explode. We're really like. Get Derek's. Derek's.
This show might pop it off right now. You know,
this could be the jumping. Every single show, I think it's the jumping stone.
You talk about.
Thanks for sharing out the show.
Well, you know, Melinda's as a company has been growing. We've been experiencing some wonderful growth. We just made the Inc. 5000 list again for the 3rd year in a row and jumped up 1,500 spots. Numerator called Melinda's the fastest growing brand of 2024 and a brand to watch in 2025. So, you know, we really think that, you know, we're at the forefront of the flavor revolution. Investors and people and industry people laughed at us 5-6 years ago when we were really coming in strong. And they were like, yeah, well, you don't have a hero product. You don't have a Tabasco. You don't have a Cholula. You know, I'm like, well, no, we got a group of products that brings a variety of heat and flavor. And when you combine them together, they're better than all those. And now the proof is in the pudding. You know, we're probably we're number 7 in the country right now. We're probably going to be number 5 real soon. So we keep growing. And, you know, my sales guy always says a rising tide lifts all boats. You know, and I believe that we're all in this to do better, and you know, then we can keep having fun and hiring craft bartenders to serve us.
Right. For sure.
I might be trying to get on David's level, man.
That's right.
Well,
that's right.
I just think it's cool, and like I said, there's a few probably in the barbecue world that don't do it, but I mean, I just think it's cool that it's, you know, David started working with Tone, and then Tone started working with Mike, and it's just you guys don't mind sharing your products together. I mean, Boar's Night Out worked with Mark Lambert, and everybody's just having a fun time with it.
Yeah, and we're going to work with Heath and Cosmo.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about the whole thing is that nobody's just like, no, this is my product and I only sell it on my own. Everybody wants to like, oh yeah, let's try it with that. Oh yeah, let's do it with that. And I mean, look what came out of the Honey Money thing just by goofing around and trying stuff. And I shouldn't say goofing around, you know, scientific.
Well, I mean, we open up
having a fun time with it.
Our audiences, right? We share each other's audience, you know, at the same time frame, we have fun doing it, right? That's the thing about it. It's like, you know, we all agree that flavors are subjective, right? And we all have our own opinions and stuff like that. But at the same time frame, we also vibe together, right? Like it's like we enjoy like mixing the flavors and stuff like that. We enjoy supporting each other because at the end of the day, we love hanging out with each other, right? So if we can keep leveling up together, then guess what? We get to hang out at the same lounges together. You know, we don't have to worry about like if we pull each other together, then we don't have to worry about like leaving our buddy behind. You know what I mean? We bring everybody together. And that's the same time frame. I mean, it's like it's confectious, and the next thing you know, everybody wants to be a part of that, right? You know, everybody wants to FOMO in. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%. Ryan, put Derek's comment up there because I know he used David and I were just talking in the green room before you came in. The spicy garlic Parmesan from Melinda's has got to be my favorite animal on the whole face of the whole earth. You can use it for so much stuff. But what I want to know is what blazon did you use? Did you use the porkin or did you use the?
It says all in one. It says all in one.
Does it say all in one? Oh, I can't see. That's what happens when so far away.
You don't carry that product in your store, so you wouldn't know nothing about that seasoning.
It's not on the open shelf for us to come by and try it.
Yeah,
I want to get this one up here too. My buddy Ken, you're talking about the family and everything like that. But he said, my son just met his first celebrity, Chef Fig. He loves him some Melinda. So,
Oh,
man.
heck yeah.
Was that one added to the Ace Warehouse, Mike? The all-in-one?
Actually, that wasn't in the Ace Warehouse.
Well, then that just goes to show you I'm in good company, Mike.
They didn't have my pork. They didn't have my pork and rub either. I mean, come on now. If you don't have my pork and rub,
I know I do. I am going to be adding stuff. I think actually I wasn't able to get enough for an order this week, but next week hopefully some more of your sauces I think are coming in because now that it's in the Ace Warehouse. The
3 sauces.
So congratulations on that.
Appreciate it. It's cool. Definitely been working on that for a couple years now, trying to make that happen. So that was sweet.
All these great comments. Great show, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for commenting and everything like that.
Everybody coming in.
That's what makes it all. And I see Tony was answering some people's questions, so that's cool. Yep, TFTIBBQ.com. I may have to go on there and order some because I need to get some of the rubs too because that Cajun one looked pretty good on those wings.
I'm going to tell you this, and I want to put it out there about his Cajun honey rub.
It's trash.
You know, a lot of things about season. Well, it's definitely dry. You can guarantee that. But you know, I'm big about seasonings. Like tasting good in your mouth. You know, anytime I hand people a bottle of my seasoning, they want to try it, I shake it in their hand and I tell them, don't take a pinch, right? Take whatever I put in your hand. I want you to put it all in your mouth, right?
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, if it don't taste good in your mouth, then don't put it on your food, right?
Right.
And
I agree with you.
This is the thing. You can put a handful of Tone's seasoning in your hand right now, and it's going to taste freaking good. It's going to taste delicious. And you're going to just automatically be like, man, I can put this on this. I can put this on this. I don't care what you put it on. It's good. It's not like any other Cajun seasoning out there. And then, you know, I won't give away, you know, something else, you know, coming down the road. But, this seasoning's fire. And you need to order it because guess what? He's about to run out of stock. He's only had it on. He's been busy shipping. That's why he's still in his garage because the man's been shipping.
He's packing.
He has been, man. Like crazy.
You got one of the little cuts yet from the tape gun, man?
No, not yet.
So,
we got
go check
4
it out.
more orders since I've been on here.
Man, I remember those days. Packing my first orders, man, 36 years ago.
Yeah, backyard.
There we go.
We're selling product here, man.
Let's go. Let's see how many orders we can get for TFTI barbecue. Get on there and order some of that what is it? Honey Cajun? Honey Cajun? I keep saying Cajun, but
Cajun honey.
Yeah.
Cajun honey. Get on there. Let's order some of his seasonings. Let's
TFTIBBQ.com, Ken.
Yeah.
Go order it right now.
Flood it.
You order it right now. Maybe Tone will pack it live on the show.
Yeah. Right.
We got some child labor going on over there right now. Jackson is involved as well.
Right.
Well, it's funny, Mike, that you said that because I remember when you were on live from the barbecue department at Wanamaker's back in the day, and I had Mike on and did the Reaper, and we were talking about the Reaper rub. And I finally said, you know what? I'm tired. It sounds really good. I'm going to open it up. And then Mike said the same thing. He's like, wait, before you do it, you can't just take a little pinch. You got to take a big, huge. And I'm like, okay, well, this thing could be hotter than crap, Mike. But it'll make for good TV. So that's what I did. And bam, that stuff is like magic, that Reaper rub. I love it. Get on to blazingstar.com and order some Reaper rub too, because you won't be disappointed. And some Porkin rub.
The Porkin's my favorite.
And all-in-one rub. And then maybe some Asian bang sauce.
Yeah. All of them. I love the Porkin, man. The Porkin to me is a perfect rub. I gave my dad a bottle of that during Thanksgiving. I called Mike up to my dad. My dad thought it was like a jar of peanuts or something. He took the jar and sat down and just started pouring a little out in his hand and flicking it because my dad likes to eat fruit and like dip it in salt and spicy things like tahini and stuff like that. And then I started making all of my cocktails with Blazing Star Porkin instead of tahini or salt around the rim. That makes a damn good cocktail rimmer.
You got to try that Cajun
Did
honey
that one-
rub on the cocktail rimmer too.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
coming.
that'd be good. It will be.
Did your
It'll
pork
definitely be
and
good.
rub get in the Ace warehouse, Mike?
No, that's the one that didn't. I was like, which is fine. They got the Reaper and Scorpion and the beef rub. I mean, the beef rub doesn't get as much attention that I think it should get, so I'm fine with that. But I was kind of like, why didn't y'all put the pork and rub in? Like, you understand the pork
The
and
big
rub is
message
like,
is that people like that fire, man. I like that fire, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
it
that's
should
the
have been
thing.
like beef, pork, and Reaper.
Yeah. Well, the good news is like with the Reaper and Scorpion being in there, there's not going to be any competition. You know, nothing against anything. There's just nothing like that in the Ace warehouse, right? So if it helps bring attention and the Reaper and Scorpion get popping off in there, then they'll bring in the porkin afterwards, you know? So it's just kind of the way it works. I mean, to get 6 products in when I was hoping to get 2 products, I can't complain. You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
You know, I can't
Well, what are the
complain.
other ones that are in?
So I got all 3 sauces. So they put
Oh,
the
sorry.
beef, Reaper, Scorpion, and they put all 3 sauces. And that's good because there's not a lot of sauces like in the Ace warehouse, so to speak. Not a lot of options. So to have all 3 of my sauces in there and put some people onto it, you know, this one thing, like when I was at the show, people were having the spicy barbecue sauce, and they were like, "Oh my God!" They were like this is actually spicy, you know, because what they were basically saying is like every time they run across a spicy barbecue sauce that says spicy, it's not spicy.
It's not
you know?
spicy enough. Yeah.
So
There it is, baby.
oh yeah, there we go.
I had the pork and rub at one point, but I have to order it back in because now that just so I was going to help my good friend Mike Starr out. Obviously, being a store a department manager of the barbecue department over there at Wanamaker's, and if there's any store people out there watching this, I'm going to tell you right now, the name Reaper and Scorpion are going to scare the pee out of a lot of customers. Some people are going to love the heat. You're going to have to open a bottle and have people taste it, because once they taste it, it's out the door. So that's just a tip.
Reaper's still the #1 seller. You know, if you look at my Amazon right now, it's just nonstop Reaper. Blazing Bundle is big, you know, which I sell both of them together. But Reaper still hands down. I have to keep shipping products to Amazon weekly for the Reaper rub.
Yeah, I mean, because it's people that know his stuff, they're going to buy the stuff because they know it. But if you're going to try and sell it to customers who aren't familiar with it, the name Reaper, all they can think of in their face is somebody eating a Reaper pepper and their eyes watering and their ears burning and their hair on fire. But I'm going to tell you, once they taste that, it's out the door. Out the door. I guarantee. I
appreciate it.
I'm probably at a 9.
There you go.
What's up, Ryan?
Right on, Ryan.
Ryan.
I just seen the order come in too.
All right, box it up. Let's go.
Go box it all up.
This was the one sauce that was in every single
everyone
wing recipe in the wing battle.
The hot honey.
It's the best hot honey out there, man.
It's the one that's
I've used it in almost every recipe.
That screen, I'm like backwards or something, right?
Have you been drinking? You been drinking?
Not yet. Bar's right over here, though.
You saving the liver for next weekend?
Yes, sir.
At least it's not the ghost pepper. I'm not trying that on live again.
Yeah, the ghost pepper one ain't no joke. It's got some heat. Like it'll
this little guy
if you
right
have
here.
that. Yeah, the jalapeno ranch is really good.
Those
I
are the
just
ones-
actually had that.
I'm gonna get one. That one's cutting on the next order. I got to start getting some of your ranch.
That's what you get in the honey money kit, right? You get that stuff.
And you know, you're gonna go through the ranch quicker, right?
Yeah.
So just something to try. Anybody out there that's got the honey money kit and you ran out of the jalapeno ranch,
You get the
replace
recipe.
it with a sriracha ranch. The sriracha ranch, like use the exact same recipe, but switch out the jalapeno ranch with a sriracha ranch. It's a whole nother flavor, right? But it's hella good too. So
I gotta try that still. Yeah,
dude, I'm telling you, that one was like, because that's what had happened. I ran out of the jalapeno ranch and I was like, oh shit. I was like, let me try the sriracha, because I had just gotten the sriracha ranch. I tried that with it. I was like, damn, that's really good too.
that makes me want to try like now the buffalo ranch too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so I had the buffalo ranch with a dip. I made a buffalo ranch dip, and I'll tell you, that ain't no joke either. That's got some heat too, especially with I used the wing sauce. What's that wing sauce, David? The hot one.
Oh, the ghost swing.
Yeah, the ghost wing.
Oh boy.
I did that with I killed about a half a pan of that dip, but I paid for it. Man, I paid for it. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't good coming back.
I like how Ryan's chanting box it.
Yeah. Right.
I'm thinking Tone. We got Ryan Rainbow that ordered. Who else? We got Backyard Shenanigans that ordered on here. Was there anybody else?
Early look at the new collab coming out
while we were live.
Put it on a single screen, Ryan.
I think those two, Tone, you got to sign their bottles when you ship them out to them.
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Early look at the new collab coming out.
Other way. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
figure this out. I swear to God.
Oh, that's nice
looking box right there.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got him. We had to reinforce it because it's got glass in it. So.
Wow, I like that. I'll take one of those.
You'll get one of those for sure, man.
Yeah, me too.
I can't believe you guys haven't made the honey money wings yet, man.
What's wrong with you?
I haven't. I don't. Well, as Ryan knows, I don't do a ton of cooking. Ryan, we're gonna have to come over, and I'm gonna have to come over, and we're gonna have to cook wings.
All right, let's do it. We'll do a video of it.
We'll do a honey money wing.
Yeah.
I'll cook. I don't do it. Truth be told,
you should make them for your 100th show. You should make them. You should make the wings for your 100th show.
Well, we're up to the hour. Should we leak the 100th show guest, Ryan, this late in the show for only the true followers would know?
Ari says, "Hell yeah!" She's talking about something else.
I'm trying not to jinx it because it's still a month away, and I don't. Sometimes schedules change, and I don't want things to ruin. But we could do it. Ryan, ready for the 100th guest announcement?
Are we doing honey money wings or
no?
That's.
Our 100th, the guest
dude.
for the 100th show is going to be none other than Mr. Stale Cracker.
Oh, wow.
Nice. There you go.
That's money, dude.
That's money, dude.
That's where I was going with the honey money, dude.
Right. That's honey money, dude.
Those of you that stuck around,
the honey money wings for it, right?
We love Justin. He's cool, man.
Yeah, he is cool.
Yeah.
And somebody asked in the comments section, "How's that fire roasted jalapeno sauce?" It's fire.
Yeah,
that's actually one of my favorites. Like
that and the habanero fire roasted.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with either one.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's. Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Are you guys? I know you were talking about Greg Carter and stuff. And are any of you guys coming out in October?
Yeah, I'm planning on trying to come out there. I still haven't booked my tickets yet.
What's in October? What?
He's doing a carnival. Yeah, carnivore.
Melinda's will be there. I won't though. Unfortunately, I'll be in the UK.
TFTI.
Getting a 3-pound taco.
Getting a 3-pound
right.
taco.
In the 3-pound taco.
I will be there, Mike. So we definitely got to try to meet up.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't booked yet. I still have a thing that I'm trying to get out of, basically. Let's put it that way.
We are. I know Steve's going to grunt and moan, but we are doing a griddle battle at the carnival.
There we go.
Nice.
We just did a whole show. I figured I gave you a whole show on the griddle battle. You wouldn't have to mention it this week.
Oh, I still mention it every time. You got to put your competitions out there, right?
I might have to break out my hibachi hat for that then.
Hey, there we go.
Well, I know, Mike. I was going to tell you, and I forgot when you were in town, but. Yeah, I saw the other day on your videos you did the pulled pork empanadas, and after we had Al on the show, I searched empanadas, and lo and behold, out here in the burbs, there's a place in Batavia. I can't think of its name off the top of my head. Ryan, you might be able to.
I saw it. I actually
did you see it
when I was out there? Yep.
They're genuine Argentine empanadas, and that's been on my list. And of course, as everybody knows, Steve's memory is not the greatest thing in the whole face of the word.
Bocaditos?
Yeah, Bocaditos. Put that up there because I want people to go to them because I'm going to go to eat there. But if you can get a picture of it, but yeah, they're out in Batavia, and I forgot all about it. We could have went out and had some empanadas.
They're the best.
Yeah, I love empanadas. Everything's better than an empanada.
or lumpia.
Yeah, or lumpia, or egg rolls.
And then my family from Belize, we do panadas, not empanadas.
Oh yeah.
What's that? What's the
Panadas.
difference?
Difference.
So it's a corn tortilla, but when you're mixing
Bill
the corn,
Purvis chicken fried barbecue.
oh, there he is. You add a little bit of baking powder, Tone, and that helps that thing crisp up when you fry it. So in Belize, a true one is with fish. Like usually when somebody catches a shark or something, they'll mince that up and hash it, and then and then it's like when somebody catches a shark on a fishing trip, everybody starts screaming panadas, panadas, because they know they're going to go make panadas with it. But the other way that they're made too is just with refried beans inside. So it's a fried corn empanada, but it's corn, not flour, and they're
Gotcha.
They're damn good. We make an onion sauce that goes on it. Yeah.
I want to try some of those, Ryan. You want to go and be shark bait for me so I can catch a shark?
I mean, it might be a big guess up here, but shit, we got to do this at least once a show, right?
We make it with snapper in this house, man. We don't get much shark meat here in Dallas. Snapper, yes, we can do snapper.
So
My wife makes the best ones I've ever had.
You're an hour late, Phil.
My mom's not watching this.
I got to get chicken fried. Forgetting to ask him to come on the show.
Yeah, you need to get him on there.
I know we do. So
you probably got to start carrying his products, and he might come on.
I do have. I got two. Well, whatever's in old world. You're picking on me, Mike. You stood in front of the wall. I got so many rubs up there and everything, and now you're picking on me for one stinky rub that I don't have of yours. But that'll change now that you're in the Ace Warehouse. Then that makes it easier for me to get that. So
I just killed some chicken tacos with Melinda's green sauce.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah,
we have baseball practice. That's just an excuse. That's all I'm hearing is excuses. You missed the first hour of the show. You should have canceled baseball practice.
We're done now. The show's over, Phil. You missed it.
Yeah, it's already been an hour. I didn't even know it. Damn.
It was a good show. No, it's going. We can keep going if you want. I mean, like I said, David's been. We almost did 2 hours, but.
You feeling it, Mike? You feeling it? I think we got this record again.
I mean, I can go grab a bottle. We can extend it. I can definitely extend it.
Tony's got more orders to pack up.
Tony's like, yeah, guys, we got like 5 more orders. This last hour. I got to get going.
Busy over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
no.
Well,
that's it.
I know this. Anybody out there, if y'all in the Texas area, if you're not in the Texas area, you want to make it out to the open fire meetup. You'll get to taste one of the wing recipes at the open fire meetup. Not to mention it's going to be the dopest event you've ever been to. I don't care what anybody has to say. I've been to all the events across the country. Nothing against any of the other events, but the open fire meetup, what Al Fragoni has created, our crew has created, it started with like 13 of us, and now it's 150 plus, not to mention another 2,500 people on top of that. Some of the greatest pitmasters, influencers in the world are going to be there. It's a 3-day festival for us, right? It's a 1 day for the public, but those involved on the other side of it, we're going to have 2 days where it's just going to be a lot of content shooting, a lot of great stuff, us collabing. Everybody's going to be collabing and doing some great stuff.
And there's a VIP bar this year.
Yeah, we're going to have VIP bar. We're going to be selling alcohol this year, which we weren't in previous years. So we'll be selling alcohol, just all kinds of good stuff. We're going to have demos, you name it. Kids Q, sponsored by Weber.
Book signing there too.
Live
music. Book signing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it safe to say then that it's kind of grown into an annual barbecue Woodstock? Is that kind of
Absolutely.
like
Yeah,
it sounds like it's just a free for all of happiness and barbecue, and
it's in the middle of
competing
nowhere, Texas, right? like
nowhere. Like good luck finding an Airbnb. I mean, nowhere.
Yeah, for sure.
However, that is a good point Tony just made. You can actually get his book signed there. He'll be out there signing books.
I should have some seasonings there too. So.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe it sounds like you're running out of them tonight. That we're going to sell through them
right.
So, Tony, what made you get into the whole cookbook thing? I forgot that you just had a cook. What made you get into the whole cookbook thing?
I mean, they've asked me like over almost 3 years ago twice, and then it was just one of those things. Like my mother was a big cookbook collector, so I did it in her honor, like basically. Cool. Like I didn't care to do one until like I got asked the third time, and I was like, you know what, I should do one, for my mom, and that's what I did. Yeah, so I put my whole heart and soul into that. That's awesome. My mom, and she definitely will be proud for sure.
That's cool, Beans.
Indeed. There's the book. There's the book.
Is yours signed, Mike?
It's a beautiful book. Photography, great recipes. And, Tony and I talked to, I learned a lot from my mom as well. I learned all this Central American, Middle Eastern cooking, and it's just amazing when you can get that generational knowledge passed down from one person in the family to the other. We like to say at Melinda's, that the person in the house, that when you walk into a house and there's good home cooking in it and you smell that, that's what we call Melinda. We call that Melinda. You go looking for everyone's family has one. Everyone has a grandmother, a dad, a aunt, somebody that throws down, and when you just walk in the house and you're going to eat good. And those recipes cannot die. They have to be carried forward by somebody in the family. So I don't know who's stepping up in my family yet. So I'm waiting for somebody to come behind me now. They think I'm gonna live forever.
Well, I can tell you this: the recipes are absolutely incredible. Such a big mixture in there. There's a lot of educational stuff in there. It's not like any other cookbook you're gonna see. There's just tremendous amount of recipes in there that are all over. The
only recipe that's not in there is Honey Money, Mike.
I know, that's true. Well, we had to say
you have to buy the book and a Honey Money kit, and then you get the recipe card with the Honey Money kit. So
that's right.
You get the full spectrum of Tony's recipes.
You get to add that in as the recipe card as your bookmark. You get to add that as a little bookmark,
a little tab, a little Honey Money tab. Right. Yeah. Did you get my Instagram in there?
Getting it right now.
Are you trying? Mine's got a lot of spelling.
It's a lot.
I know. That's what they all say, Mike. Right. But yeah.
Whatever. See, I was doing that and I almost just hit the X and ended the whole show. I've done that once. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah. But the Phil Patrick's, you can get a copy of the book at TFTI.com. There's a barbecue too, TFTI barbecue.
Yeah, TFTIBBQ.com.
There you go. And then the event that they're talking about is the barbecue meetup. That's in, I believe, if I'm wrong, correct, but it's Hondo, Texas.
Open Fire.
Right. Open Fire.
Yeah,
it's at the barn.
MEAT.
MEAT. The barn at Quail Crossing.
Yep.
It's actually not in the
ticket. We had to turn people, even though we actually didn't turn them away last year, but we sold out, the 2,500 tickets last year. We will sell out again this year, especially with all the VIP stuff that we have going on. And it's going to be, it's going to be insane. I'm excited. I'm pumped.
Mm-hmm. That's all. That is one of the events that I think that's actually moved ahead of Memphis in May as far as something that I want to go to. And I think the Jack is still up there. I think that would just be a fun just to go see that. But
perfect.
I definitely want
Hogs for a Cause either. Hogs for a Cause is a good
Hogs for a Cause is that's a dope ass event too. Man.
You can't mess with New Orleans when it comes to hospitality.
Yeah, you can't. And then not to mention, you go to New Orleans, one of the better foodie towns in America. Period. So,
look at that comment from Phil right there, and did you see it there?
I'm kidding.
I know. Did you get that? But it goes to my greatness. Steve convinced me to get a spicy garlic parmesan because that's like the best thing.
It is really good.
I will say this: like you go to a lot of places and they have all their seasonings out on the walls and stuff like that. I love what Steve has done with his shelf of open bottles.
Yeah.
You get there,
you can't taste the Melinda.
This one, I don't want to taste like the Reaper rub. I tell you, in the beginning, I was the same way. I was like, I don't want to try this. That's gonna be hot.
I didn't know that. That's smart, man. Always good to sample, right?
Yeah.
But he hides mine in the back now, though, for some reason.
Because he don't want nobody else to eat it because he's always over there.
No, because it takes, but see, with Mike's, it takes a certain, like, I have to qualify it. You know, it's like, do you like spicy stuff? And as soon as they say they like spicy, I go right to it. And then I explain to them it does have Reaper in it, just to give you like the warning, you know, the legal warning type of thing. It does have Reaper in it, but I'm going to guarantee you it's not going to burn your face off. You know,
for sure.
And then I do exactly like Mike did it on the show. I mean, as soon as they take the hit of it, I said, you're getting a hit of sweet right now. And they're like, yeah. And I said, then just wait for it. And then the heat's going to build, but it shouldn't like burn your face off. If it does, then we're just going to throw you over the hill onto the tollway because I don't want have any bad reputation. But anyway, right. It just stops and they're all like, oh, this is amazing. And then they take it.
Phil comes to want to make us for snack time.
Right. You just go in, you taste umpteen trillion rubs. Yeah. So
Automakers needs to serve honey money wings, you know. Talk about sellout.
I got some idea. I just talked to Mike today about maybe coming out and doing some wings for maybe a wing competition at the store type of thing. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get all three of you to come out. Boy, that would scare the pee out of a lot of people.
Let's do it.
I don't know if Chicago's ready for flavor like that.
I don't think that parking lot can handle it for sure.
Never been. I'm down.
Yeah, there you go. But it's in February. I mean, so it can't be any.
One thing I know is don't stay downtown, right? You know, because then because of the cell signal, your wife will think you're at the massage parlor when you're actually in your hotel room.
Really? How far was that? How far was that walk?
No,
there it goes.
Your signal like bounces around the buildings because you're downtown. Right?
The signal. What really happened, Mike?
Okay, Mike.
I was at the hotel the whole time. I didn't inhale.
Sure.
My signal bounced off of another building and it.
Hey, one time I ordered an Uber and it said I was in the river. It said I was in the river. I'm like,
this is just a setup, Mike. That's a setup.
How long was that walk? Because I know you and I were looking at it on the computer. How long of a walk was it from the hotel to the convention center?
Dude, I did like a 35-minute walk. Yeah, it was only 1.2 miles from the convention center to my hotel, but it was 35-mile walk. 35-minute walk. Yeah. Because
they told him they told Mike it was like right next door to the.
Yeah, it was like, it's right close by. I'm like, all right, cool, sweet.
Yeah, if you want to do that event, it needs to be like in June when Chicago's beautiful and perfect, right?
Well, I mean, it came to two options of doing it. Well, obviously, the thing would be to draw people into the store in February because it's better than a doornail. So it'd be used as a
because it's still cold.
That's because people are frozen.
Because everybody's still frozen. You can't really do a lot. So that's when we do a lot of our classes. And I thought that would be a fun thing. Otherwise, I was going to get on the Melinda's train and I was going to do a competition whatever. I think it was July 25th. I think that was the Saturday before Wing Day, which may be the same day as what yours is going to be next year. But it wouldn't, if you guys couldn't come, but whatever. But I was going to kind of tag on that and do the same thing, a celebration of National Wing Day, and do a wing competition on that Saturday before Wing Day. So there was a couple ideas I was throwing around.
Maybe we'll have an AI robot by then. We can train to make honey money wings and send him everywhere.
I'm sure there's some frozen food manufacturer that would jump all over to put those out on, throw them in the microwave.
We should just mix it all into one bottle and sell it like that.
Man, we talked about that, dude. Let's do it.
I know, it's a great idea, man.
honey money sauce and all in one.
Honey money sauce.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
It can
be done. This is true. Anything can be done.
What is the does it make any difference purchasing all the products at a retail store versus directly from your websites? It depends. Well, Tony's isn't in a store as of yet. Mike's, I don't know. It may vary based on obviously from being a retailer, I got to pay a lot of freight. I got to pay shipping of products.
This is what I tell people all the
might
time.
Be a little bit more expensive.
I don't care where you purchase it, whatever's easy for you, as long as you're purchasing it, right? And leave reviews, right? A lot of people buy, but reviews are key to small businesses, period, right? As long as it's an honest review, we all appreciate that, right? We all appreciate an honest review, because that goes a long way, and that's for any business, So take the time to leave that review, whether it's on Amazon, whether it's on, our website, whatever it may be, right? Obviously, we want you to support local. If you're local, if the product's carried local, support local. Do that first, right? Because then that's a win-win, right? But if you can't find the product local, then whatever's convenient for you, Amazon, website, whatever.
You'll have no issues finding Melinda's out there these days. We're pretty much everywhere now.
And then to what Mike was, and obviously I'm more of a convenience. If you want it, you watch this show and tomorrow it's like, holy crap, I want to go get some Melinda's or Mike's stuff. Tony's, right, as of right now, you have to go and order online. I want that tomorrow. I don't want to wait to have it shipped. Then you can come to Wanamaker's and get it. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to pay for the convenience, because I'm paying the freight that you won't, sometimes you have to.
Yeah, but you won't find a collection like you have in a grocery store.
You'll be able to.
If you're really into barbecue, stuff, right? you got to go check that out.
Yeah.
Right.
So just so when you get there and you see, it's like, oh, it's like this on the Melinda site, but it's like this here. It's like, okay, well, I paid to get it here for you, so you could have it right this second, and you can walk out the door with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you want to do it and you want to order it from Melinda's and wait for it to come in, I don't care. It's great stuff. I want you to be happy. Same thing with Mike's and the same with Tony's, whatever. I just want everybody to be happy. I'm just more of a convenience place for you to get it. But
I prefer to support my retailers. So please buy it in a store.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But that goes for any small business, because I know we get that a lot. It's like, oh, but you're a little bit more. Yeah, well, but
and you'll find other cool things that you didn't know that you could buy.
That's right. That's right.
You actually get to go into Wanamaker's and try 20 different seasonings before you have to buy it, or you buy.
You never know who might. You never know who might be there. I mean, you might actually come into a store and Mike Starr might be standing right there taking a picture with a funny guy with a goatee. So you just don't know.
Could be.
You just don't know what's going to happen. So that's the benefit of being in a small retail thing. But yeah, support small. I am big, huge support small businesses.
Heck yeah. Hell yeah.
Start local and then work your way out. So
that's it.
So how many orders did you get, Tony? Do we got a new grand total, or
what do you mean?
Did you
I mean, since I've been on here, 6.
Yeah. 6. Well, that's not bad, Brian. That's pretty good for us. 6.
Yeah.
I mean, guess people were watching today. Maybe today's the start of the different. Maybe we're going to change.
I mean, we've consistently held 15 to 17.
I was going to say I've seen a lot of people holding strong down in the comment section. So
it didn't hit the highest number at one time, but it's been consistent the whole show.
I've been watching it the whole time. We were almost up at 20 there after an hour and some, which is a huge.
I mean, I actually got to say, Steve, majority. I mean, 11 out of the 17 right now are on. It's all about the barbecue. Normally, it's barbecue Blackstone.
Oh, but you just make that. I can't see that. I don't know where you see that.
If you put your mouse up next, you're on your phone. Are you on your phone or your laptop?
No, I'm on my laptop. But I'm afraid that
your mouse above the next.
My hands.
He's worried about closing the window.
Yeah, my hands are folded and they're in my lap during the show, or they're folded across, because I don't even want to touch the computer for fear that I'm either going to erase everything or do what you did. And
it was one time, Steve. One time it happened. Okay, it was a live cooking. I was having drinks. I was, ended the show mid-show. They
were only cooking things live for people to look at, and right in the middle of the whole talking about it.
Yeah. And they got to come back and watch it again.
I know. This is because you're sometimes selfish about all the. It's all about you. That's why you shaved your beard off and everything.
You guys are bickering a lot less though when I first was on the show. So you guys seem to be getting along better these days, you know?
Because that was just you on the show. Like, I mean, there's a whole panel up there, so I'm just kind of reserved and soaking this all in. Like, I'm in awe of the people that Steve is able to get on the show and get in here. And the greatest show that nobody watches.
I have to tell you, and as everybody knows, I don't cook a lot. I'm a barbecue geek. I'm excited that I can see David, I can see TFTI, and I can see Mike from Blazing Star, and that they're on the show and we're all talking in the same room. So I thought for the 100th show, I really did a huge thought of who I wanted to be, and I thought I want to get Stale Cracker, but how am I going to get Stale Cracker on the show? So I contacted. I networked, and I reached out to a friend down in Mississippi, and didn't hear anything. You probably know who's down there in Mississippi, but I talked to Mr.
Brad and Brooke,
Mr. Brad, and I didn't hear nothing. And then the next day, I get this text, and it's Stale Cracker or Justin's phone number, and I'm like, holy cow! And I'm like. It's like I had just gotten like one of the Beatles phone numbers. I'm like, oh my God, it's Stale's Cracker's personal phone number, and then Brad calls now, don't be giving this to everybody, and then I had to call him just to make sure. And then it's like, oh my God, I'm talking on the phone with, so yeah, Ryan. So I'm pretty much in awe about the people I get on the show as you are.
Justin's a cool guy. I met him in Key West, and I finally got a chance to, I have a nickname for him, Cajun Tarzan.
All I can tell you is if you've been watching.
I mean, I've never met anybody like that. I grew up in New Orleans, and I knew a lot of coon asses, but this guy would jump out, wrestle an alligator, catch and kill just about anything. The episode where he's ripping the bunny fur off, like 20 bunnies. He doesn't edit; he just long plays the whole thing. Yeah, he's great.
That was and if you watch them I started watching
cook too.
During the pandemic is when I started. He's done a lot of working out since the earlier videos. He seems to have hulked up a little bit there since the early days, but no, his videos are hilarious. So anyway, but Ryan, to your comment, I am just amazed at the people that come on here, and I appreciate every single one of them. That come on the show, because I think it's just cool that they come on the show and spend time with us.
So, well, we appreciate the opportunity. Yeah. It's an opportunity for us to share our stories, share our journey, and share our love for flavors. So,
Tony, what's your favorite thing to cook on?
Fuck, I got so many grills, dude.
It's like picking your favorite child.
It's true. Like it's like a showroom.
Right. It's like, what am I cooking today? Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to say, man. I mean, I love them all for specific reasons,
Like a true.
I just love cooking in general, man, and I
which
like having multiple.
You give
grills,
away? Which one wouldn't you give away?
The tag would for sure.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that one.
Yeah, I'll never.
It's a great cooker.
Yeah, that'll stay forever.
Super versatile.
Offset will stay forever. The Yoder will stay forever until they upgrade it and give me an upgrade.
I see, Mike, you just got a Yoder, I think, too.
Yeah, I got two Yoders then. That was nice. The YS640 Outlander, and then the new El Dorado Santa Maria grill. So,
I need somebody to send me a Yoder. Hey.
Nobody's watching the show.
Yeah.
I might know a guy.
Barbecue.
Yeah, the Yoders are a beast, man.
Yeah, they're just top notch. I mean, once you see them in person, put your hands on them, you understand the quality, American made.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat it, right?
It's built like an offset.
Yeah, they are. Like the one he has, I'll tell you this, and they're all built in house, right? If you look at the welds on that, right, and then you compare them to some of the top custom offset smokers out there, nothing against any of them, right? You look at that and you're like, hey, I just take this pellet hopper off of there and put a firebox on it, and it's an offset smoker. instantly.
Yeah.
Like literally,
It's a great grill.
you know. Yeah, it's unbelievable, you know, the way it maintains the temps. And then, of course, like I said, they've entered the open fire game with the new Santa Maria, and that thing is absolutely a beast. It's got, you know, fire brick in it. You know, they thought of everything with it. They just came out with a bracero, which is like a fire pit for it, you know, for building your coals and stuff. But yeah, absolutely cool. I'm glad to be working with them. I'll be doing an event with them and World Food Championships with Yoder. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. You got Derek says, you guys have an opinion on Blazing Grill Works or Pits and Spits?
Yoder.
I happen to own a Blazing Grill.
Yeah, I was gonna say I own a Blazing Grill.
I'll tell you, it's a damn fine machine. It's solid.
It is.
It's built. It's got a lot of insulation. I got one because Mike got one, and and I was like, man, I need one just like that. And so he connected me to the guy. I got a little discount, you know.
Right.
And but I love that. It makes good chicken wings. I'll tell you that.
No, it's good. It's a beast.
It's a solid grill. The Rec Tech is another good one out there.
I've cooked on
the one we did those pork belly lollipops on.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's the one we did the pork belly lollipops on.
You know, it's a solid grill, man. It's really good.
Yeah,
the tech isn't as good. The tech isn't as good as Yoder's, right? I think
and that's because Yoder uses the Fireboard, right? And the Fireboard is honestly the best board on the market. Period. And that's American made. That's in Kansas too. It's in, I think, Kansas City, Kansas, and of course Yoder's made in Yoder, Kansas. Didn't know this, but there's only like 130 people that live in Yoder, Kansas, so they must all work for Yoder.
Y'all must work for y'all build Yoders.
Yoder. The Yoders.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, Ryan, what do you think? I'm kind of I'm out of questions unless you have some questions.
No, I've just soaked it all in the whole time. And again, still, you know, to have you guys on here, we appreciate it.
Oh, good.
Our pleasure. Yeah.
So
appreciate it.
Just talking about wings and then pork lollipops that added to the whole thing. That I got to get somewhere where I can eat all their food.
Yeah, just start cooking.
Texas Open Fire Meetup.
I know. I got to find it. If anybody, go out there and look at the videos from the Open Fire Meetup, because even last year it may not be as big as this year, but it looked like a kick-ass time, and I've been wanting to go there ever since I saw the videos of what everybody was posting from last year. I just don't have the vacation time to do it this year, so I'm pissed. But next year,
you need to pull a sick day or two, man. You know, no one will know where you are.
I don't have any paid time off left. It's all gone.
And he starts posting his pictures and
call
steel cracker.
It was. I saw Steel Cracker at the shed. Ryan.
At the
shed, Ryan. So I'm just for that. You mentioned the griddle battle. I get to mention the shed.
That was this year.
I saw Steel Cracker at the shed.
Yeah, I saw him out there this year too.
Yeah, Steve was down there. You met him. You met him down there.
I met him. No, I got a picture with me, and I actually surprised Trisha with. I happened to walk in just as they were doing the awards, and I don't know how. I didn't even know that I was. I looked to my left, and here he is in his red, white, and blue overalls, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm standing next to Steel Cracker, and I'm just like, and I was like in awe. And then I asked him, I'm like, dude,
he went back to the room.
Yeah, to get some paper towels and oh man, I spilled my beer on me. What the heck happened?
I said, can you come say hi to my girlfriend? So we went out and then they left together, and then I don't know what happened after that, and then they all came back.
Yeah, Signal showed massage parlor.
Yeah, yes, Signal.
That's true, Bill. That is true, Bill.
Man, I don't even know where we go from that, but
it said the Cozy Rosie, but it
was cozy, all right.
I'm just kidding. No, none of that actually happened because I don't want to get in trouble, at least until after this guest on the show. But anyway,
Yeah, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here.
So, guys, thanks. Yep, thanks for coming on. As always, great show.
Appreciate
Mike, as always, good to see you. Tony, nice to meet you. And David, man, as always, thank you for the hat and the sponsorship and all that good stuff.
Thanks for having us. And let us know when you want to have us again, man. We want to stay in touch.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So, all right, guys, we'll let you get some sleep.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a good night.
Or hang out or get a bourbon, one of the two, whatever.
That's it.
Probably bourbon.
All right,
See you
fellas.
guys.
Take care.
All right, Mike.
What an awesome show again. Flip me around. I'm on the wrong
I
side.
know what happened here.
Well, everybody scooted out of the room really fast. That's like
And we're at 11 and we go to 0. No.
Here we go.
Yeah, Rock.
What a great show. But
We get everybody leaves and Bill's. It's just us and Bill says rock stars. Look
Right
at
here.
that.
That's it.
Thanks,
Just
Bill.
us two.
We
We are
appreciate
rock
that.
stars.
No, that was
So
an
yeah,
awesome
this
set.
was show 95. We got a bunch of them going down. Here we are counting down to the show 100. Next week will be Mike Johnson from Sugar Fire down in St. Louis, and just an all-around barbecuer guy. So that's that. And I can't remember the other ones after that because
I got to get that Honey Money kit and do some wings. Do it on Black Star.
we got to, and then I got to get Bill Purvis on the show. But Bill, we got to. I think I got your messenger. I think we're friends on Facebook or something. But I got to get you on the show in October. I'm scheduling for October right now, but yeah, no, we should do a Honey Money video of us cooking Honey Money wings.
You could. Yeah, you have to come out. I got this nice Weber EX4 pellet smoker from Winemakers at 1940 Ogden Avenue down in Grove, Illinois.
They don't make it anymore, so you can.
Oh.
You don't have to say it's from there, but you can get your Weber products at Winemakers. The smoke fire is non-existent anymore. But I appreciate Ryan's plug.
I'll try.
But anyway.
All right.
So two things you got to do. If you're a griddler and you're interested in doing some griddling and some griddling competition, this is coming from the man who can't stand talking about the griddle battle, but it is one of the neatest, most fun competitions you can have, and that is the griddle battle. And that will be, what is it, Ryan? September 13th?
September 13th. We are a little over 3 weeks away.
At the Yorkville American Legion. Ryan's going to throw all that stuff out there so that you can sign up for it. We need teams. We want teams. We want anybody that can be a griddle. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be an amateur. You don't just want to be a backyard guy and just want to go out there and cook just to say you cooked it. Whatever.
My 13-year-old son does it at 13, so anybody can do it. Bring your kids out.
The big thing is the camaraderie and the family and getting together. The griddle family, the barbecue family, it's all one big, and in actuality, it's all one big, huge family. Just make good food, have a good time, have fun. Yorkville American Legion, September 13th. We do have a class at Wanamaker's. I believe that is, I'm going to mess it up because it just got September 20th. So there will be a class at Wanamaker's. You can go to wanamakers.com and sign up for that. It's Backyard 101. And believe it or not, guess what it is? It is wings. It's wings, Ryan.
That's the hands-on wings, right?
Yeah, the same one you guys did over.
We just did that at Ace. That was actually
Ace.
It was hard. I'll I'm ready to. I know the show's ending, but teaching that class was hard because it's so hands-on. We that are teaching it don't get to touch anything. We show you.
I'm not teaching it, so I can touch everything. So, I'm a spectator, but maybe I'll have to reach out to David. Maybe we can see if he wants to help out with some. They give like a little. Maybe they got a bunch of little bottles or something we can give out. So, anyway, maybe we'll reach out for that. Yeah. So next week, Mike Johnson from Sugar Fire. He's just a cool. I've never met him. I've heard tons of amazing, great things about him. And lo and behold, he's another one like the Rib Cook-Off Association. I was going to have him on, I think, last year sometime, and then we had to reschedule, and then I forgot all about it. And then something happened in a conversation. Somebody mentioned Mike Johnson, and I was like, "Oh, hey, he'd be perfect for the Final 5 countdown." So he's going to be there. What else did we have, Ryan? Did you remember any of them that
use that spreadsheet that I made for you to?
And then so that's 96. Show 97 is going to be Randy Pauly. He is head of barbecue with Buc-ee's. I am a huge Buc-ee's fan.
Never been.
So anyway, so obviously we'll have to see who's got more Bucky gear, me or Randy, because I'm going to wear all my Bucky stuff. Anyway, and then Doug Scheidling from Rogue Cookers will be on September 11th. 18th will be Christy Vanover. And then, as we mentioned earlier on, September 25th, if everything goes correctly and nobody gets rescheduled and he doesn't get another thing or whatever that takes him away from it, Stale Cracker will be our 100th guest on Thursday Night BBQ Chat. So, and Ryan, I can't believe that we're counting down to, that's money, dude. And I can't believe we're counting down to show 100 because it's hard to believe that we're already at 100.
Craziness.
So anyway,
I guess we appreciate it. Have a good night. We will see you next.
Thanks everybody for sticking with us. I see there's 11 people still in here. Thank you everybody for signing in. Thank you everybody for commenting. Bill, thanks for coming in and sharing comments. That's a cool thing. Thank you to David from Melinda's. Thank you from Tony Ramirez from TFTI for coming on. Thank you to Mike Starr from Blazing Star Rubs. All great people. Watch all their content, sign up for all their pages, sign up for all our pages, and follow us and all that other good stuff. And as always, remember to shop local, shop small, support small business wherever you're at, whether it be a hardware store, a restaurant, clothing store, whatever. When you do your shopping, start small and work your way out. When I used to order stuff from the barbecue department, it was always going to be, where can I find it locally? Where can I find it in Illinois? And then where can I find it outside of Illinois? It's always support from the here and here. And then that's the way it goes. But anyway, thank you everybody for everything. And hey, maybe I'll see you at Wanamaker's during the week or something like that.
Maybe. Take care, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great night. Bye, guys. Oh, I'm like backwards over here. Bye. Yeah, Melinda's.
Thank you so much, guys. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much.